What was your full name? Why did
Augustine Joseph Torres.
Why did your parents select this name for you?
Because it was my grandmother's name. Augustina was my grandmother's name.
Did you have a nickname?
Augie, A-U-G-I-E, not two G's, and it had an E. And no, an A-U.
It's not O-G-G-Y?
It's not O-G-G-Y. A-U-G-I-E, that's how I spell it.
That's how I spell it, too.
How did your family come to live here?
We left Cuba during the revolution in 1959.
When and where were you born?
I was born in Boston, Massachusetts, 1966.
Were there any other family members in the area? Who?
In Boston, Massachusetts, no.
How come you were in Massachusetts?
Well, the reason I was born in Massachusetts was because when my parents came as refugees, they were offered work, and the only place they had work was in Boston.
Did they like their jobs?
No, they hated their jobs.
What were they doing?
My mom, I don't know what my mom was doing, but my dad was making shoes.
I thought your mom was making shoes too.
Yeah, they were both working at some shoe factory.
What was the house like?
I don't know what their house was like.
No, what was your house like? What was the
I
house
lived
like?
in a house, a 3-bedroom bungalow in LA, in a suburban neighborhood called Monterey Park.
How many rooms?
Full of chinks.
How many rooms?
3-bedroom.
Bathrooms?
2.
Did it have electricity, indoor plumbing, telephones?
Yeah, we lived in the suburb of LA. Of course it had all that.
Did you have cable?
You know, I remember I was talking to Adrian about when we first got cable, and how Heaven Can Wait was the featured movie at the time, and I always have a soft spot for Heaven Can Wait because.
Heaven Can Wait's a great movie.
And it was
the first movie you had on cable.
Were there any special items in the house?
That and the Spy Who Loved Me.
Were there any special items in the house that you remember?
The most special item in the house was that we had a pool.
What was your earliest childhood memory?
My
Sleeping on the floor.
Sleeping on the floor, my aunt's house.
Which aunt?
Saucy. Great aunt. She was our babysitter.
Describe the personalities of your family members.
My mother's very nervous and dead. My dad was a salesman and was very talkative, and he's dead too, so he doesn't have any personality now. And my sister is very quiet and very austere.
What kind of games did you play as a child?
Played lots of board games, played lots of sports.
Monopoly.
Well, Monopoly Monopoly is one of them, but there are a lot of board games. Lots of sports. I used to play out in the neighborhood. And we also played a lot of kids' games like tag and stuff like that.
What was your favorite toy and why?
My favorite toys were my army men. I loved my army men. I played with them a lot. I used to make little forts in the dirt in the backyard.
What happened to them?
Given away.
What was your favorite thing to do for fun?
For fun? I didn't have any fun as a kid. I had an awful childhood.
Oh, please.
My favorite thing to do for fun as a kid was playing sports. I also liked to play games. And I used to dig in the dirt. Make little dirt forts.
Poor kid, you had to dig in the dirt. Daddy, dig in
I played in the dirt.
Play in the dirt.
Did you have any family chores? What were they?
I didn't have to do any chores when I was a kid.
He was spoiled.
Did you receive an allowance?
No, I didn't.
What was it like?
Rex doesn't do any chores either.
What was school like for you as a child? What were your best and worst subjects?
I was the smartest kid in my grade, and I was really good at all the subjects.
And you were modest?
Well, it's a fact.
Where did you attend grade school?
School called Marion. I don't think it's necessarily that I was smart, it's just everyone else was stupid.
Where do you attend high school? Where do you attend high school?
Loyola High School.
College?
School. I got third. You know, my entrance exam at Loyola, I got 7th highest.
College?
UC Berkeley.
Okay, and that concludes our interview. Bye!